A very good evening to all the respected listeners. Today we'll continue in the clinical hematology series. We'll start hematopoiesis today. Hematopoiesis, the word hematopoiesis means the formation of cells in the blood from the pluripotent stem cells. Okay, so stem cells are what? Which are undifferentiated, which can form any type of cells in the body. And these pluripotent, because they are pluripotent, these stem cells are not confined to single potency, right? So the formation of the cells in the blood from the pluripotent stem cells. Now, if it is hematopoietic, therefore it becomes a pluripotent hematopoietic stem cells, or we also call it as the PHSCs. Okay, so all the cells in the blood are derived from PHCs, means pluripotent hemopoietic stem cells. Now, why it is important? Why this hematopoiesis uh, process is important? Obviously, it is important because the blood cells do not live forever. We all know that they have a limited lifespan, such as the RBCs has a lifespan of 120 days, WBC is about 10 days. So it is important that blood cells will going to die, so blood cells don't live forever, so it is important for their formation is continuously required by the body. Blood cells also gets used up or killed, broken down, sacrificed constantly, right? And the body needs a way to balance this blood cell turnover with new production. Obviously, the cells which have undergone destruction, they need to be replaced by new cells. Also, they need to produce more or certain blood cell type under different physiological conditions. Sometimes when you're exposed to some temperature variation at that time also, and also in certain environmental condition, like in case of high altitude hypoxia, there is a relative polycythemia, right? We also see that erythropoietin stimulation takes place and the people become dark red, not dark, sorry, they are red because there is polycythemia. There's increased RBC count in their blood in order to compensate for the low atmospheric pressure of oxygen in the environment. Then, in case of bacterial infection, we know there is neutrophilia. In case of parasitic infection, there is eosinophilia. So these cells vary under different pathological and physiological conditions. So, in accordance with that, the formation of different types of cells in the blood must take place. Now, where exactly this hematopoiesis takes place? During the fetal life, also it is taking place in the yolk sac, and the bone marrow, spleen, liver, all these places in the fetal life, these things are synthesized, but after birth they take place only in the bone marrow, and that too in the medullary cavity of the bone marrow. Now, bone marrow is generally only the source of new blood cells, and the bone marrow of